This is ABC 7 News This Morning.
Coming up next, two local money smart teens explain how to invest and how to start your own business at a young age.
It all started with the stock market unit being introduced to my 5th grade Project Arrow class. This kindled my interest in financial markets, mutual funds, stocks, etc.
Well, that is the 2011 Money Smart kid, DuPage, Ashreya Schreeder, a 7th grader from Naperville who won last year's Federal Reserve Bank of Chicago Money Smart contest. And today, the 10th annual Money Smart Week starts too. Now, this year's winner will be announced on Monday. And get this, gets a $5,000 scholarship, so certainly worth the effort. Ashreya is here with tips for kids to invest, along with the 2006 winner too, Aaron Littauer, who started his own business in high school. So two successful young people here already. Look, thinking about money. You guys are way ahead of the game. Nice to have you here.
Thank you. The pleasure's ours.
Yeah, well, tell us, how did you get involved with money from such a young age? Now, you're in 7th grade, right?
Yep.
How did this all start?
Well, one of the key reasons that I'm here today is because of my 5th grade Project Arrow teacher from White Eagle, Mrs. Sharon Ferris. And so she's pretty much responsible for all of this. And so she was a big influence. We did a stock market unit, and she got me interested in financial markets, stocks, and everything. And later on, talked to my dad and my parents, both of them, and they got me really interested in this, which really helped.
So I presume you have a portfolio and everything?
Yep, starting to.
All right, that's excellent. Now you have tips, Money Smart kid tips here. Kids who are interested in investing, you have a different list. Do your research and ask a lot of questions. How did you get started doing all this?
Well, I started getting interested in stocks in 5th grade because we did a stock market game in the class, which was exactly like a mock version of the real stock market. And you pretty much had money and you traded regular stocks and you did research of companies and you kind of saw how it really turned out if you were to buy it in the real world. All
right. You also say savings accounts. They could be good, but also pick some stock accounts too. Yeah, getting open to the stock market world is at the most early ages possible is the best. The best, because you're going to have a lifetime of interest and everything piling on top of each other. Okay, pick stocks that are interesting to you. What kind of things interest you? What kind of stocks do you, maybe not necessarily the company, but the type of business? Well, I'm looking at different, there's GOAT stocks a lot because they're really volatile and they give you a lot of returns. And also ones that are focused around energy, because nowadays as the summer's coming up, people are going to go driving and going on road trips, so oil prices are probably going to go up. And as oil is starting being used up, people are looking for different energy sources like solar energy, hydroelectric energy, which is also being big right now. All right. Well, I want to move on to Aaron because, Aaron, you took this and you ran with it. You now have a business. Tell us about just kind of getting off the ground as a high school student and owning your own business. And there is a reason why a bicycle is next to you.
Yeah, so during my sophomore year of high school, I was working in a bike store, and the owner of the bike store came up to me one day and he asked me to help him sell one of his many used bikes that he had lying around. You know, just didn't want to do it himself. And I came up with the idea then to sell high-end bikes on a consignment basis for people. In essence, it's a service. And I took a step back. I talked to some of my friends who are a little bit more tech savvy, and I learned how to build a website. I did some research, and I figured out how to incorporate it in the state of Illinois. And then I went back to the bike store, the Trek store of Highland Park, and I formed a great partnership with them. And I've been selling bikes for people, for the store, handling their trade-in business ever since then. You are a great example, I'm telling you, when it comes to business. So if you had one top tip to give folks out there, what would you say, especially young people? Do something you love. If you don't love it, you're going to get bored sooner or later. You know, winning is not enough of a reason to stay involved, and I love bikes. I've been doing triathlon since I was in 7th grade and biking since then, and that's why, you know, it's never a chore. It's always just so much fun to run this business. You know what? You both you are already successful. I only see success in your future too. So thank you both and congratulations. Yeah, thank you. Okay, well, you can get all of Aaron and Ashreya's investing tips and a link to Aaron's business too on our website at abc7chicago.com. Some young examples, great examples here. We'll be right back after a short break. Thank you guys.